Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome again to another one of our seniors workouts from home. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. We're going to work the whole body today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'd like actually to warm up your feet and your hips first. So we're going to stand next to a chair. We're going to do a hip opener. So I want you to raise your leg, raise that knee as high up as you can, open it up, drop it down. We just did these in last week's sessions as well. Lift the knee up, tuck it forward and drop it down. We're going to repeat that 5 times. So this is the second one. 2. If you can just touch the chair instead of gripping it. 3, if you're capable of doing that, so you have to work a little harder with your standing leg to support yourself, by all means do so. 4, your hand can stay close. If you really need it, you can grab onto it. And then one more. 5, but you're not necessarily leaning onto it, which is like what I'd like to have you avoid, or at least to progressively do less of as you get stronger. So let's switch to the other side. Raise and drop for 1. Then bring it back in. 2. And then tuck it back in. 3. 4. 5, and then that's going to be it. The chair close by again. We're going to just raise the balls and toes of our feet first. We're going to do this at a slow pace for a count of 20, starting from 1, 2. If you have trouble lifting the balls of both feet at the same time, you can alternate one leg. 3, 1 foot, and then the other. 4, 5. But always make sure to be touching something like a chair. 6, 7. 8. I've said it before, this is strengthening 9, the tibialis muscle in the front of the shin. 10. Strengthening your ability to pick up the balls of the feet. That was 11, and the toes. 12. It is a significant contributing factor. 14, to slips and trips in the wintertime. I think this is 15. 16. 17, so I like to train the movements separately. All year round. 18, although I tend to do a little bit more of that in this program in the wintertime. 19, and then the last one, 20. Now we're going to raise our heels up and count back from 20 at a nice slow even pace. 19, 18. Now here, if you want to let go of the chair, 17, you can certainly do so. 16, finding your own balance. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Now if you can coordinate, if you can, start drawing circles backwards with the shoulders. 8, 7, a nice slow pace. 6, but try to exaggerate the circle. 5, if you're really already working for balance and struggling in that department. 4, don't worry about adding the shoulders on. 3, 2, and 1. Now we'd like for you to raise your arms and start rotating the hands inwards and outwards, internally, externally. Keeping the arms straight. We're going to continue this movement while we open up our wingspan. If you get clicks or pops at any point, stop opening up the wingspan. You've reached your limitation. Now bring them forward again. Keep a nice steady pace here. Now let's pick that speed up. Rotate the arms a little faster. You might be surprised at how quickly your shoulders get tired just doing this. Let's bring them forwards. We'll open it up one more time. And then finish those rotations. Don't drop your hands. I want you to open and close your fists. Open and close those fingers as fast as you can, really fast. It's okay if it's faster or slower than me. Until you start to feel fatigue in the hands, fatigue in the forearms, fatigue in the wrists. It doesn't take long. And then squeeze your hands as hard as you can. Brace the entire forearm. Flex the muscle all the way up into your shoulders and your chest. Shoulder blades, brace everything. And then you can relax. You're going to want a rubber band for this next one. So we've done this many times before. Tuck your elbows in. Palms face the ceiling, hands are the same distance apart as your shoulders. But today we're going to change one key aspect. We're We're still going to be opening and closing the hands while keeping the elbows touching our sides. But as we do it, we're going to slowly, each rep, very slowly pick those hands up. So we're flexing our biceps, flexing the elbows. And then we're going to drop it down. You can do a faster or slower pace than me. So grab those bands. We're going to count to a multiple of 7 and start from 0. I'll do this in profile so you can copy along. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Flex those biceps. 42. As much as you can. 49. 56. 63. And 70. Now we're going to continue. Just flip. Get the same position. Palms face down. Count backwards from 70. 63 rather. 56. 49. 42, dropping those arms again, 35, 28, 21, 14, 7, and 0. Excellent. Now, you can have a seat for a moment. Make yourself comfortable. Don't get rid of that band. I want you to step onto the band with your right foot. And then I'm going to show you this in profile. It could be your right or your left foot. It doesn't really matter. Pick a foot. We'll be doing it on both sides, so we're doing a similar action on both sides. Now keep the foot on the ground. I want you to make sure that the band's already tight. So I've got quite a bit of loose band at the end above my fist, so that I can flex. So the band gets even tighter. I'm using my biceps, and then I'm going to either extend my arms out or pick my elbows up. It's your choice, whatever feels better for you. Whatever it doesn't feel uncomfortable. So flex and punch with both hands, or flex and just raise the elbows. We're not trying to do a full overhead press. We're going to do this in a multiple of 9 starting from 0. Don't forget to punch or raise the fists. 9. Taking your time. 18. Try not to let the shoulders hunch up as well. 27. 36. 45. How far you punch those hands out is up to you. 56. 64. 72. 81. And 90. Now we're going to switch sides. You're going to put the band under your left foot or whatever the opposite foot is for you. It doesn't matter in this case. We're going to do the same movement on the way up, on the way down from 90, except we're just going to be flexing the biceps at this point. No punch, no elbow raise. So we'll start at 90. 81, we're going to count a little faster. 72, it's a simpler action. 63. 54, I counted 56 before. My apologies. 45, please forgive me. 36. 27. 18, 9, and 0. Admittedly, I'm not the best multitasker, but I always knew that was the case. We're going to grab this rubber band. We're going to hold on to it. We're going to loop it underneath the base of our right foot or left foot. Pick a foot. Again, we're going to be doing some alternating actions. So whatever foot you use, make sure it's under the bottom of the foot. We're going to open up our wingspan as much as we can. And then we're going to draw our hands back together slowly. Get as much distance between the hands and continue. We're going to spell the following word. It's malfunction. Apparently my brain on that last set of counts. So we'll start at M. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get this one though. A. Bring them back slowly. Don't rush. L. I want you to spend more time under tension. F. I want the muscles in your back to have more time under tension. U. So we're not in a rush here. N. C. Now while we're doing this, or any similar action, if you notice your shoulders really noticeably hunch up, T, try to pull them down. I, a little free movement in the shoulder is a good thing. O, but generally we want to avoid totally disengaging them to the point that they hunch up towards the ear's end. Now, I'm going to flip to my other foot. You should do the same. In this next one, we're going to pull our hands in as close as we can. It's a little bit of an easier movement, so you're going to want to make that band a little tighter. So grab it a little lower down, and we'll start counting, spelling backwards from N. O, we can do these ones a little faster now. I, keep the elbows nice and closed. T, try your best not to let them flare out like this. C, N, U, F, L, A, M. Here we are. We're officially done with the band for today. And I hope all of you are happy out there that this is one of those days that we won't have squats or single leg squats or anything like that. So we're going to do one more exercise and then it's off to the stretches. So you have an option. We're going to either do a bicycle, pedaling backwards with the right foot and then the left, or alternating knee raises. You choose based on how your hips feel when you do this. Regardless, try not to let the knees flare out. Keep them nice and tight, close together. We're going to spell the following sequence. That's A, spell / count, B, 7, 7, 7, 9. Memorize that sequence. We're going to start picking up the right foot, pedaling backwards. A. Pick that foot up as high as you can. B, as high as you can. B, so that actually might not be half as much as I'm lifting mine. B, or it might be a little more than I'm lifting mine. 7, make it right for you. 7, I hope you remember that last number. It was 9. So let's switch legs, pedal backwards. Spelling, counting that sequence backwards from 9. 7. 7. B. A, and A. Now I'd like for you to separate those feet so you have nice space to breathe and move into. I want you to raise your arms. If you can't raise your arms, you're going to pick up your rib cage. You're going to look up at the ceiling, take a deep breath in, fill up your lungs, push the stomach out as you breathe in. So it's some stomach breathing here, and then breathe out as you breathe out. I want you to tuck your belly button into your spine. We call that an abdominal brace, supporting your low back. Breathe out all the way until you can touch the ground with your hands. Or if you can't touch the ground, just rest on your thighs. Let your spine flex at the bottom. It's okay for your back to bend. And then rise up. We're going to take a deep breath in again. Breathe in, take your time, slowly. Then start pulling the belly button into the spine. Slowly breathe out. Don't let it go of all that air all at once. Go as low as you can. Finish your breath out. We'll do that 2 more times. It's a real breathing exercise here. Breathe in, make it slow. Fill up your lungs, stretch them out, and then slowly breathe out. We're going to reach down towards the ground. Breathing out the entire time until you can't do it anymore, and then we're going to breathe in. This is the last one. In. And then we're going to breathe out. And then come back up. These breathing exercises like that, as simple as they are, they're really effective. They're really helpful. So have a seat. Let's do one more stretch. It's for your hamstrings. We're going to send the right foot forwards or the left foot. Pick one. Take that toe and draw it nearer to your knee. And then we're going to reach forwards with our hands. No supports. You might want to scoot your butt forwards. And for a count to 4, we're going to breathe in. Another breathing exercise. Try with one breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Push your stomach out and then breathe out and pull the belly button into your spine. Breathe out. We're going to breathe in again for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to breathe out and tuck the belly button into the spine. Let's do that 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, pulling the belly button into the spine. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, letting the belly out. Let's switch legs. So opposite foot, let's take that toe, draw it nearer to your knee, reach ahead. Try to fold through your hips first instead of through the spine so that it's your leg that gets the stretch and not your mid-back. Let's reach forward and breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and then breathe out, tuck that belly button into your spine. In, 2, 3, 4, and then out. One breath out, one breath out. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2 more times. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. Push the stomach out. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then breathe out. All right, everyone, you have earned a break. Today was the break. I think I made this session a little bit shorter. That means no coordination drill, no squatting, no particularly difficult leg exercises. When I see you again in a few days' time, we're going to get right back to those coordination drills, and you better believe we're going to continue working those legs in the form of squats. Until then, I wish you a wonderful few days, and make sure to stay active, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye, everyone.